Yo, here's a quick insight. You can't be scared of the void. You know why? You know why? Because you are the void. Then you be scared of yourself, basically. But here, check this out. Look, what you're really scared of is you're not just scared of the void, because everything comes from the void. We're in the void right now. But you're not afraid of the void. We're afraid of what's in the void as well, which is life. The void basically is like death. Being afraid of the void is like being afraid of death. And what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, we're not afraid of the void, right? So we're not afraid of death. We're not just afraid of the void. We're afraid of, but the void is the root. We're afraid of the fruits of the tree. And then the tree goes down to the roots. So the void is like leaving everything familiar, which is like the So life is an extension of death, basically. Yeah. So basically, like, I'm not afraid of the void. I'm afraid of time and space. I'm afraid of time and space. Time and space, bro. Yeah. What's that song? Yeah, you're afraid of your fruits. You're afraid of the fruits. You're not just afraid of the void. You're not afraid of nothing. You're also afraid of something. But since nothing creates something, in a sense, and as the void creates something, as nothing creates something, as nothing creates something, that something reflects back to itself as nothing. So that's how you are something. But what you really are is nothing. So basically the point of this is basically, look, we got to face the void eventually. Eventually we got to face that void. We got to face our own truth, our own mortality, our own death, basically. We got to face our own, and we got to eventually, if it's not in this lifetime, then the next lifetime. But if you're hearing this, it's because maybe it's in this lifetime. Maybe you came across this because it's this lifetime. But anyways, yeah, so you got to reach that void. You got to be okay. Get yourself prepared to face yourself eventually. You don't have to do it all at once, but you got to face the void at some point. And then you won't be afraid of like time and space. Like everything is just a web of fear. We see things as fear, from a lens of fear. So you gotta, because we were trying to run away from the void, but we can't because it's here all the time. So you gotta face it sooner or later. You gotta learn what it even means to face it, basically. And that's what I'm learning too. But that's what I'm learning too. Yeah. You know, but yeah, the void. And because time and space is like, it's a time and space are time and space are basically dimensional systems. So time and space are dimensional systems we can operate within to create our reality. The thing is, there's different degrees by which you can see. There's different degrees by which you can operate. So it's like being in school, 1st grade or 12th grade. You can operate at a higher level within time and space. So basically you can create time and space to your advantage, as opposed to just unconsciously creating time and space and being run by it, actually, like a hamster wheel, right? So instead, you see, and that's all fear. It's all because of the fear thing. So because of the void thing, because of the fear thing. So so yeah. So yeah, we create time and space. So once you look, basically, so that's okay. So look, once you face that void for yourself, and you know, like, once you're sure, bro, once you do that shit, bro, you should be able to see time and space a little different, and it'll be more light. You can use it. It'll feel like a game almost, and you can just, you have so much energy to, get that energy in motion of time and space, to get that energy of time and space in motion. Basically, yeah, it's your right. Look, it's okay, look, you are more fundamental than time and space. So you come first. You're not in time and space. You're not inside of it. Time and space is inside of you. You are projecting time and space, but in a very you're projecting time and space. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Projecting time and space. But in a very, like, amateur way, basically. Because look, you're a fucking spiritual being that can create reality, just like the creator of the universe. You can create a whole universe within yourself. And you're not a fucking, like, little ass person. Like, the world inside of you, bro. The world, bro. Nah, but look, the world inside of you, for real, look, is way bigger, bro. That shit is way bigger than the world that seems to be outside. The world outside that you see with your physical eyes is like a needle. I don't know if this is a good example. It's like a needle in a haystack. So you are the haystack. And everything you see with your physical eyes is the needle. It's like, that's how comparison, that's how small it is compared to your inner world. You have a whole world. It's like having a whole city living underground under your house. Like there's a whole city. Imagine that, right? That'd be crazy. But yeah. I don't know. That was my point about the void. Getting off topic, huh? Getting off topic. But yeah, that was a pretty good. Okay. Point. Let me see. A good insight. Basically, I try to catch that insight.